Hi, yeah, thanks for doing this. Let me get straight to it. So the concept of categorization really gives me a headache. So much pain has already been caused due to categorization. And then on the other hand, we often choose who we want to connect with based on what fits our ideas. And then we keep our distance from people who move in categories that don't agree with ours. I try to be kind, but it's difficult to be kind when your existence is attacked and your heart ripped apart. Yeah, so it would be nice to exchange thoughts. Okay, thanks.
When I was pondering your thoughts about judgment and that once we are classifying people, there's always an inherent judgment, I think it's because we're all judging ourselves. Basically, if we have these stories within ourselves that we run about who we are, and those are our identities and our opinions of ourselves, and we believe those to be fixed, instead of just seeing them as ongoing stories that keep changing. So we judge ourselves just as much as we judge someone else. Yeah, so the social distancing especially has definitely brought that about, because you are now not neutrally viewing somebody, but to a degree I think we're a lot more afraid of each other in some way. Or we are especially friendly because we have to communicate beyond the mask that we're wearing.
Basically, did I understand correctly? So you think the social distancing has definitely brought about more judging of people because you are more careful in reading them? Because we don't see each other?
Because we go out and we see someone either with a mask or not, and we immediately have thoughts about that. We wonder if somebody is far enough away from us or not. So now we have a whole nother layer of judgments that we are perceiving someone through versus the previous stupid stereotypical behavior.
Which is, to a degree, quite upsetting, actually, if you think about it. Let me gather my thoughts here.
I think our life has become smaller, our circles have become smaller, but I think some people want to transgress that barrier even more. Like you find yourself being even friendlier, or like what you said the other day, smiling with your eyes even more. Life is such a sum total of experiences. Everything you are right now, every reaction you have, every thought you have is based on what has come before. And it's really important for everyone to keep monitoring their thoughts, keep monitoring their behavior in order to change it. So maybe this current state that we're in is really just amplifying what is already there under the surface always.
I mean, I think it's certainly amplifying. Also, the longer this phase is stretching, I think emotions are amplified. Absolutely. And it's a real drag emotionally on many levels.
I think it's been amazing to find like-minded, in the sense that one has picked up much more that amongst friends or amongst people one doesn't even know, whether people are immediately more focusing on the positive and trying to share a smile with their eyes, or whether their body language is blocking and wanting to give you a stern look because you picked up a product and after reading the ingredients you put it back again, although you felt really bad about that.
It's crazy.
So I think what's been good in a way has been finding amongst that amplification of the general disposition, finding the people that you wouldn't have found before, that are trying their best to be kind, to connect, to go beyond the mask.
So I think this time, that's why I'm thinking about it, is because the moment you identify, you slip into this moment of judgment, right? You're judging, you're judging yourself and other people in terms of, do I belong there or don't I? So during this time of social distancing, no, I've been thinking quite a bit about stereotypes, because I have a feeling that this time really shows how we as human beings need one another, and how we, like, need this feeling of groups, and forming groups. And if you think about it, stereotypes are just another description for how you identify or what determines you. And let me stop here. What do you think?
I think stereotypes come about because of how we perceive others and reach conclusions about what that means, whether that's a behavior-based stereotype or what people are wearing or how they're coming across or something. We easily then group them into groups so that we can define them. And in that sense of defining them, though, we are separating ourselves from them.
Damn separation. Maybe we can chat about it later. Okay, thanks.